Hey guys, what is up? So today I'm going to give you all an update slash how to repot your nepenthes because, well, these plants need a repot. And if you hear that like shaking noise in the background, I'm in my brother's room right now, which used to be the old windowsill. So first off, we'll start up with the bigger plants for right now. So I'm going to move the ventricosa and the ventrata back here. I don't know if that's an in frame to these big half circle pots. So first off, we're going to take out the name tag. Make sure you always save your name tag whenever you're doing repots or something like that, because you'll have to ask on forums, oh, what is my plant? And it'll just be a whole thing. So I'm going to put some moss in the bottom of the pot before, because I'm not going to give these guys a hard repot, which means you strip all the old soil away and then you put it in fresh new soil completely, but they don't need that right now. The ventricosa actually has 2 basal shoots, which I'm definitely going to cut off, but yeah, so we're going to have to do this. I would advise cutting off, oh, there's juices flowing everywhere. I'll clean that up. I would advise you to drain all the pitchers or cut off any dead stuff like this before you actually repot. So this is some of the old soil. It's really soggy, so I'm not going to use that. So I have a little root ball. Just gonna, don't pack the soil down like as hard as you can. Just put it nice and firm so that it has air, well, not air in the roots, but enough space to breathe and be able to put roots down. So we put our plant right in here. So put this right here, just fill in the spaces and make sure that you cover up all the roots and don't let any, because this is natural sphagnum that come out in the wild that people collect. So look through your sphagnum before you use it. Take out any like little sticks or debris. I've actually found some trash in here before, so I might have to recenter that after this video, but that's pretty good. Clear off this. Now you put your name tag in. So now the ventrata, move all these extra plants. I still have the Gaia, the Spectabilis mira, and the Amphilaria ventricosa, which are going to be in these pots. Not the Gaia, but I'm going to move the Gaia into one of these pots. So same thing as last time. Just fill in the pots with the moss. And after this, whenever I go back down to the greenhouse, I'm going to soak this and make sure there isn't any air in the pot whatsoever. So I would add perlite, but I don't have any at the moment. So should be enough. Now we take the plants and take out the stick. The ventricosa had a stick, but I removed it before the video started. Just gonna tip that upside down. So you can look on the roots, because nepenthes roots are like black hairs. See if there's any pests or any kind of bug or fungus that's on the roots to make sure that your plant's okay. I might have to take back some of this soil or moss, because these plants have been showing signs of they needed a fresh repot as soon as possible. So finally doing that. And as you can see, there's like some kind of algae, or sometimes, if you're lucky, the moss will actually revive and you'll have live sphagnum for free. But sometimes if you order online, they might give you some free live sphagnum and it'll just take over the pot. But it depends if you got a seedling or an established plant, that the live moss will become a problem. So I got 2 things of orchid moss. I got it from Lowe's. Yeah, so now we take the stick again and we put it down into the pot. Then we put the name tag. These are homemade name tags. So take these off to the side and put them over here. Now I'm gonna do the Gaia. So with the Gaia, I'm just gonna put some everything that we've been doing in this entire video. So put moss in the bottom, take the plant out, and the Gaia gives me so many basil shoots, like it's crazy. That looks a lot better. And I sold 2 of the Gaia's basil cuttings that I rooted. Here's the plant. This one doesn't need a stick yet. So now, oh, there's a cricket. Get out of here. Put the pots over to the side. Now we have the green pots. So first we're going to start off with the Ampullaria ventricosa. So name tag out. And it's been giving me some more Ampullaria shaped pictures instead of like elongate pictures, and it just had a leaf jump. So everything's going well for this plant. Oh wait, I gotta put moss. So just take your time, don't rush it. Make sure you get all these like little sticks out. I might need to take some out. Just a little bit out. And if you're doing like seedlings with nepenthes, I would advise cutting up the sphagnum, like cutting it into smaller chunks and just putting them in that so that it'll be easier to root into. But these are nice, healthy, established plants, so I don't need to do that. So you can see there's some perlite in here from whenever I got it. So we're just gonna put that in there. That looks really nice. Now we're just gonna fill it in with moss. Because there's like all these like wiry roots. So just make sure you get most of them out. And if you're really conscious about or afraid that your plants are going to die from this, you can boil your sphagnum to kill any germs or pesticides or other plants. So I'm not going to do that because I know, and I've used this brand before. So I had 2 of those little packs of sphagnum moss from Lowe's, and yeah, so pack everything down. Later down the line, the live moss should take over, and I shouldn't need to repot these for like maybe another 2 or 3 years. That's why you use clean water instead of tap water, because you're gonna have to repot it more often or flush out the soil a lot more. So this isn't perfect, but I'll fix it off camera. So here's that one, looking nice. Name tag. Put it off to the side. Everything's turned into a total mess. Okay, clean off the space. I'm gonna clean up all this after I'm done. So now we have the Spectabilis crossed with Mira. It's got a brand new leaf. I've had a trouble with caterpillars on this one because I've seen a caterpillar eat off the main stem, or like the main growth point, but it was just there I caught it before it became serious. So take out the name tag. This picture is actually coming on top of the name tag. It's getting some seeds on the sphagnum, so that's cool. Oh, there's probably going to be some juice that flow out the pitcher, but I'll just refill those with water. This one also has some perlite, not peat. Just gonna pat that down. These plants will respond to being repotted. I'm not saying that it's gonna be good or bad, but they will respond and tell you if you did something wrong. or if everything's fine, they continue pitchering. But they might shut down all of the pitchers because, well, it's shocked. So, put all that in. So, the plants will grow out of these. They might even have a few leaf jumps after you repot them. So, there we go. Just fill that in a little bit more. So, that's our last plant. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. We've done all of the plants that needed a repot. So, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. Bye.